What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 2023 Volvo C40 Recharge Pure Electric in a rather interesting spec. Let's get started. Alrighty folks, welcome to the model year 23 Volvo C40 Recharge Pure Electric, which basically means this is the 69 kWh battery pack with one battery motor on the front wheels. Now you can also opt for the dual motor setup, the Recharge Twin version. For example, I have that on my C40. Lovely to drive, lots of power of course. But this is probably the version most people tend to opt for because of price, because of plenty of horsepower. This one has 231 horsepower out, plenty of torque because it's electric. Yeah, and it drives really nice if you ask me. Now this is the silver dawn metallic color, which came with model year 23. Also in this one, good to see. 20-inch wheels, same as I have, for example, my C40. I really like these. Now good to note, these are 4-season tires. All electric Volvos come on 4-season tires. You can opt for summer or winter wheels as well. But yeah, 4-season. You can also see that these are specially developed for the Volvo Recharge models. Over here it says Recharge, which is pretty cool of course. But yeah, I really like these wheels. Very comfortable still. And yeah, looks good, right? Now also tinted windows on this one. This is the ultimate trim, which basically means you get everything opted. You can only opt for the 20 inches. The tinted windows and yeah, a bit of a different interior and all that, but not that much. These cars tend to come pretty fully equipped already. Now I've noted that this one does not have the pixel LED headlights, because then you can see a little glimpse of a pixel word somewhere over here, I believe. Or they already removed that. But I think these are the standard high beam ones. It does have these 4 little blocks up there. So I'm not entirely sure. Probably had to do something with capacity issues, semiconductor shortages and all that. But yeah, let's not talk about that today, right? Anyway, also over here, the new Volvo badge looks quite cool. Little air intake underneath there still. And fun fact about this one, this will actually heat up in the winter to make sure there's no grime and snow and all that on it, because over here are also safety sensors. So this needs to be clean at all times. So there you go, first fun fact of the Volvo C40 Recharge. Now let's walk a little bit more around. This is model year 23, which means that this does not have the dual tone roof anymore. So for example, my model year 22 car still has the gloss black roof. I kind of like that, but yeah, this one sadly does not anymore. Now at first I was a bit disappointed about that, but I gotta say it still kind of looks good, also because of that fixed sunroof of course, which is still black, so you still have a bit of a black element on the roof. But yeah, I kind of tend to like this one color roof as well. Anyway, let's continue a little bit around. Over here still we have the badge. As you can see, it only says Recharge. Now if you have the twin version, you also have twin underneath here. So keep that in mind. If somebody's driving by, you can check their spec out by this little badge. The rear of the C40. I think the nicest part of this car, it's kind of, yeah, taste of course because it's a coupe. But let's unlock it, then we get this animation. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's open it up from distance as well. Boom, there we go. So you still have this nice cover, same from the XC40. So basically, keep this in mind, this trunk is the same in capacity as the XC40 until here. So this part is completely the same. Basically everything underneath this shelf, it's the same. Now above that, of course, you get that little difference. But yeah, I'm noticing it not that much, I gotta admit, on my own C40 as well. Previously I had an XC40, so I can kind of compare, but yeah, I'm not really noticing the space that much, to be frankly honest. Now, good to know you can also close the tailgate by kicking over here. So here's a sensor, and then you'll see it closes. Therefore, you do need to have your key in your pocket or in the vicinity, otherwise it doesn't. So just keep in mind, if you want to open it hands-free, the sensor is on the left side of the license plate basically. So let's give it a kick again. And there you go. Success guaranteed. Now the C40 is a coupe SUV, and well, to improve the range and aero of this car a bit, we see two spoilers over here. So the first one, pretty nice, and it's gloss black as well. I kind of like this one, but these are also pretty interesting, these little two spoilers up here. Yeah, also there to improve the aero and basically reduce the drag at the rear of the car. The less drag over here, the lower the coefficient, whatsoever how you call it, the better for the range of the car. Because basically the less drag, the better, well, the car flows through the air, and the less energy the car needs to consume from the battery to basically drive forward. Lots of technical talk in English, it's a bit challenging. Now over here we have the DC charging point. So a normal two-phase fits up here, and then also you can do the DC charging part. Now this is a Euro spec one, keep that in mind. Max output 150 kilowatts. Over here you can unlock the cable if needed, and you will need this one from time to time, but simply push and it closes. Now keep in mind that 150 kilowatt power output is often between 10% state of charge till 30-ish, 35% state of charge. It tends to improve lately with every over-the-air update. The charging speed improves a little bit, I've noticed, but good to keep in mind. Basically, if you are traveling further distances, make sure you charge up until 80%, because from 80% state of charge, the charging becomes really slow and you do not want that. So keep it in mind, drive it as low as possible until, let's say, 5%, and then charge up until max 80. Okay, then enough about the exterior part of this car. Let's open it up, because this one has the rather interesting interior, the one I've been waiting for quite some time to test myself, the wool blend interior. Pretty cool, right? Bit of a grayish kind of interior with some white stitching over here. Also here, nice lines. You can still put the headrest up, that's good for me, for example, with as I'm quite tall. And besides that, nice vegan leather steering wheel. This one comes with the Aeroforce shifter. Fun fact, again, these are handmade. All of them are handmade, and at night they light up. That's pretty cool. Over there, wireless charging. USB-C ports nowadays too, keep that in mind. There aren't any up here anymore. So only two over there on the 40 series. Two cup holders, gloss black. This gets scratchy and dirty quite fast. And still the nice little garbage can, which you can also remove. Now with model year 23, they've taken off this little net, which used to be here. That's one of those cost-cutting things. And basically to connect a little bit more on that, they also, for example, removed the brightness adjuster over here with model year 23. I am still quite happy that these two pass holders are still here, because I tend to use these a lot, especially for my charging passes. Good place to have them. Now with the Ultimate trim you also get the Harman Kardon sound system, must have if you ask me. And also the interior inlays, these plastic parts, at night they light up. They are based on some kind of Swedish mountain area, and at night it looks amazing. Now some of you said that the buzzing of this part, basically it buzzes when it is on, especially at night then, disappeared with over-the-air update 2.7. Now this car is on over-the-air update 2.7, I did it myself, and these still buzz in this one, and they also still buzz in my own C40. So not really fixed yet, that's a bit of a bummer, but pretty cool, right? And also do not touch it, because lots of fingerprints on there. I shouldn't do it myself either. Anyway, also two memory positions for you and your co-driver basically. Pretty cool interior, right? Now also one of the cool party tricks about an electric vehicle, that part over there is for the hood, of course, which you still need to open. Now basically always follow the Volvo pointer. There we go. So no more insulation, by the way, on the hood. That disappeared because EV, of course. But you still have a frunk, for example, as well. So this basically fits a North Face bag, a size medium. I often put that one in. I do remove then this little wooden piece basically, because that saves a little bit of space. And you can also, if you want, remove this kit. If you get a flat tire, this is that tire sealant. Yeah, my advice, don't use it, besides maybe in real emergency situations, but otherwise stay away from this. And then you can remove it, 2 bolts over here and over there, and then you even have a bit more space because it is quite deep, as you can see. So just a tip from me. And besides that, not much to do here anymore, right? Only the washer fluids to refill. Now, pretty interesting, right, that this one is the front wheel motor, so there's a motor up here, but it still has place for the frunk. I kind of like that. That's very cleverly done by Volvo. And yeah, it's a little bit of extra storage compartment for your Volvo C40, as it is still the SUV coupe, so a little bit less space. Make sure you press this one properly on these 2 sides, otherwise it won't close. And then let's go. There we go. Soft push over here always to make sure. And also over here. Let's close the door for a little bit. Now this one has the blind spot indicators as well. They are over here. Yeah, really nice feature to have on this this kind of car, because the visibility around here, not the best. So there we go, folks. That is a first look, first walk around of this model year 23 C40 pure electric single motor. More videos about this car coming soon. Stay tuned for that. Of which more about the interior, the wool blend one. Should you opt for it? Should you stay away from it if you have pets, children, whatever you do in your interior of the car? Is it sturdy enough? And also, go for this one, the P6. Go for the P6 extended range coming soon with model year 24, or go for the dual motor. Are we spoiled in the offer, or are there, well, must-have specs such as only the P6 or maybe the extended range? So more about that coming soon, also from this car, some thought videos. But yeah, good to be with this car. I really like the silver dawn metallic as well. Works really nice on the C40. But anyway, guys, comments, questions, leave them down below and then I can include them in one of the next videos coming soon. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Appreciate that big time. And of course, see you in my next video. Bye bye.